but I thought the market was going to go down. Where?
What's up, people? You guys still out there? Big day today. Absolutely cashing out of the market in its entirety, going to 100% cash again. Now, if you've been around since I've been making these videos, and most of the videos early on were just me complaining about something I missed. Well, I'll tell you something. Something that we missed this year has been my own portfolio. At the beginning of the year, we built a portfolio just to see how we would do. We threw a little bit of some stocks that we had a lot of, like in October and November, but we just wanted to see how we would do. So I had a client and I said, here, just hold on to these stocks and don't sell them. They were Tesla at 28, and then we bought more at 30. It was GMCR that we bought at 20 and bought more at 22. It was US Steel at around 22.50. It was AIG at around 28, and we bought more at 30. And of course, it was First Solar at $18. So between Tesla at 33 cost average, which it's just unbelievable what this stock is doing right now. It's up to $93. Now, a lot of these stocks, and this was the going to 50 portfolio. I thought all these stocks had the potential to go to 50 because we were in recovery mode, and these were some stocks that I thought would eventually catch fire and start to recover. And if things went their way, like First Solar to 50, I thought would be easy. I thought it would be a little bit more difficult for Tesla to get up to 50 because it's still an unproven company, but we were seeing the signs that there was some goodness coming out of this company. More trend was the tipping point. And of course, in a bull market, I guess you're allowed to tweet and pre-announce earnings to your followers and get away with it because nobody cares when everything's going up. We'll get to that point some other time, but here's where we're at right now. The way I look at this market is that I just missed a life-changing event. We just witnessed probably the best stock market. If you've been trading since 2000, this is better because this you could have felt safer about. 2000 was you were going into the unknown. You knew in the back of your mind that there was something wrong with companies trading from 20 bucks a share to $300 a share with really no hope of ever turning a profit. You knew that, but you didn't care. You just was hoping the inevitable was more down the road. This is different. This is a recovery. This is legitimate stocks of legitimate turnarounds of legitimate companies. Now, obviously it's being helped along by the government, but that's another story. But here's where we're at. I don't want to play anymore, okay? Buy and hold came back in a big way, and I missed out, okay? Owning 100 shares of Tesla and GMCR, not going to cut it. I probably lost plenty of money along the lines, and again, shorting stocks has proved to be a downfall of many a person. And again, if I had never shorted a stock in my life after 2002, I probably wouldn't be doing this video. I'd probably be just somewhere else because I'd have a tremendous amount of money. I spent most of 2010 battling the market. And again, here we are at that crucial moment where I believe that the market was due to come in. Now, we're not talking about crash. I'm not talking about a bear market. I'm talking about 2 days. 2 days. That's all I wanted. I wanted the market to come down for 2 days. So far, if you've noticed, our record sell-off has been for 1 hour. We had a 1 hour sell-off over the last 10 days. That's about it. 1 hour. We haven't sold off 3 days in a row yet in 2013. We haven't gone down on a Tuesday in probably a year. These are real facts. I don't know about the Tuesday one, but we have not gone down. And I appreciate people starting to show up to the room because now, some people, because the videos have gotten a little bit more serious, you don't care. But this is going out to the people that don't know me. I've been doing this for forever. And if you want to learn how to trade, why not sit with somebody who basically can teach you using the most basic terminology there is. I could show you what works on a daily basis and what you look for as far as an investment or a swing trade. That's all you need to make money in this market. And right now, one of the most important things you have to do is realize shorting, as much as you're enticed about it and you want to be involved, shorting is generally a bad idea. The sad thing is I got into this trading game specifically to short markets, to short stocks. I enjoyed owning a portfolio, but I thought, wouldn't it be great if I owned stocks and still had the opportunity to short those stocks during the day, so if they were going down, I could make some money, some of the money to offset what was in my portfolio. That was the grand plan. And I've always loved shorting stocks, but there's a time and a place for everything. Now, maybe the market will go down for the first time ever on a Tuesday today. Who knows? I'm selling everything, every share, every possible thing I could find. I'm even selling stocks that don't have any value. I'm filing forms to get these out of my portfolio. I want to have zero balances across all horizons. And then what we're going to do, and this is where it comes into you, we're going to take $5,000 and we're going to put it into an account with, I believe, 10 times buying power. So that's $50,000 intraday. And we're going to see if we can make a living live. And that's what we do. Okay, so I want you to forget for a second, because it's very painful for me to look at a stock, and I've lost a client because of this, and I'm sorry, but I told a guy of mine, and somebody, again, we could call him a client, we could call him a friend, whatever the case may be, more or less gives me trading access to his account. And at the beginning of the year, I told him specifically, I'm going to buy you First Solar, Tesla, GMCR. I liked that Deckers down there when it was in the 30s. And I loved AIG and US Steel. And I promised him I would not sell these stocks until they hit some of my goals. Now, Tesla is a weird one, because I like the company, but I said the stock had a chance to go to 40, then possibly 50. So at 40, I felt like I was doing the right thing, but I never did get back into the stock. Same thing with GMCR. You make 100% on your money, or close to it, you should take something off the table. But what I've learned is you can never sell in a bull market, ever. So now that I'm forced to, it's a hard thing right now. I don't want to be in the market, but at the same time, you have to be. So the only way out for me right now is to go to zero. I need to get out. And I appreciate everybody out there, and I've gotten some pleasant emails. Congratulations on the AMD. You guys have made more money on AMD than I've made. I was in the stock at 233, 240. So I thought it could get to maybe 4 by the end of the year. So when it's at 380, I have to sell based on projections and based on goals and where the stock went. I'd be crazy not to sell some at 380. And then on the way back down, we got out of the rest. And now all we have left is some naked puts out there on AMD, assuming that this thing's going to get taken over, or it's not going back below 250. So we have some puts that are going to expire. But again, right now, guys, if you've ever wanted to learn how to trade from somebody who's just going to sit there and tell it like it is, explain to you how difficult it is every day, talk about the pitfalls, talk about all the things that might hurt you, what you need to avoid, I'm your man, okay? I'm your man. All right, good luck. Amarin's starting to spike up right now for some reason. I guess they have some news. So that's interesting. And I'll see you in a bit. We own some Amarin.